Alright, what's going on, YouTube? It's Mercedes Cuts. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, this is mad funny. Yeah, recording yourself is mad funny. If y'all know what y'all know. I told myself, like, yo, it's 2026. I'm gonna start up with the content. It's about to be like the 21st. I haven't done nothing. I don't like that. So, like, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start dropping videos once every 2 weeks. Today's video is gonna be like, not a vlog, but like, I mean, y'all see, I'm gonna cut myself up a little bit because I look crazy. And then I'm gonna have my brother come through and I'm gonna show y'all that. Basically how I usually cut him up. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll do like a station tour if that's something that y'all wanna see. Also, you know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing about that. I don't like that drink. Somebody recommended it to me and I'm not gonna hold you. I wasn't fanned out about it. But yeah, now let's get into this cut for myself. Show y'all what I do. It's not gonna be super crisp, so I don't want to hear nothing in the comments. Just chilling the angles. I'll explain as I go. Like I said, it's gonna be real quick. I'm not even gonna do the back. My lineup is overgrown a little bit, and I don't really like that. I'm not even gonna hit myself with the razor. I'm gonna just do something quick, but you know, you gotta spray your tools real quick. I'll grab my favorite comb that I use only on myself. I don't really use it on clients, so I just use it on myself. You just want to brush everything down real quick. You know what I'm saying? You see that? Lay all the hairs down. Look at the mirror, because the mirror never lies for nothing. You know? First thing I want to do, right? And you also want to have a brush on deck, right? You know what I'm saying? I already cleaned my brush. You just want to look at the side where you want your guidelines to be at. I like it low to mid. When I do it on myself, when I have another barber, I like a high taper. But, yeah, I'm just going to go in real quick. You know, keep it right there. Whatever. And, you know, you might see me just digging in, but I'm really like flicking out, if that makes sense. I'm really just flicking out. You see right there, it's about right there. And all you want to do is open that clipper up, just like that. Quick, non-crazy, non-crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, keep it over mid, and you're going to see like a little line in between. So what you're going to do is do 2 clicks in between, you know? And just play with that first line, you know? You gotta open it up. That's cool. You gotta close it up if you don't want to come out. You just want to flick out, you know? Don't go too high with it. Just stay in the same place or go a little bit under it. That's all you really want to do. Now, my brother walks in. I might just have to put a stall on this. So if I look crazy on one side during the tutorial, whatever the case, whatever you want to call it, you know, don't mind that. But, you know, we're just gonna do it like that. And sometimes I like to start with clipper close because it's so much easier to fade that first line out. You know, not really crazy. You're gonna throw your 1 guard on there. I really only got a 1.5 to a 2 on my sides, so I know not to just dig my 1 all the way up because I don't want it that light. You know, next thing I'm gonna close it up and I'm gonna make my next panel, and I'm gonna just flick out. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna flick out. Like I said, I'm not trying to make this too crisp. I don't really care for all that. I just wanna like a really quick cleanup because I got somebody coming and I'm really not trying to do nothing crazy. So all my fellas out there that just don't care on something quick, you see that? You see that? It basically just faded itself out because I knew I had a 1.5 on top and just blended right into that. I really didn't even have to do nothing. There you go. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off my 1, throw on my half guard. See that? This is probably the best half guard in the game. I know a lot of people talk about Stylecraft's half guard, but those guards, I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're not bad guards because I got a few of them. I got like a little like bucket of like random little guards for different types of clients. I wouldn't say bad guards. I just like the wall ones because that's what I learned when I got into the game. And the wall guards, I don't know, I just understand the amount of hair they're gonna take off. Because every guard is a little bit different. Every guard hits a little bit different. Stylecraft half guard hits a little bit different than the wall half guard. And sometimes you need that, you know? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at a little BS taper and see what we need to clean it up. I feel like I got like a little line right here, so I'm gonna go back with my 1 right there. That's my guard line. You know, keep it open and close it as needed. That's what you gotta do, just close it as needed. And flick out. That's what you really want to do. You just want to, not too heavy with it. Let your machine do the job, you know? But yeah, nothing crazy. I'm gonna go to my 1.5 and basically clean up that whole area, you know? Some people like to start with debulking first, which is fine. I think when I first started, that's what I was doing because that helped me clear my canvas, as you could say. And the thing about my hair is because I know how my hair is, there are certain spots that I won't even take with the 1.5 because I got like scars on my head and stuff. And I don't really, not that I don't care to see them, but it's like, you know. So you just want to look at that real quick. Next thing I want to do, I think I'm going to just jump to the lineup real quick. I'm going to put on my one guard, close. I always recommend start with a 1.5. Once you line up like this, start with a 1.5 first and then go down as needed. Because everybody's lineup different. I've seen other barbers or other people online, they'll tell you to start with an open guard with an open with no guard on it. That's crazy. Not everybody's lineup is suited for that. If I took an open to my thing, I'd look bald. That's just me though. You know? So gradually go down. There's nothing wrong with taking your time. There's nothing wrong with, you know, just sitting there and taking your time. Yeah, you can see I'm just going down on the line a little bit and just seeing if anything falls up. I'm not really trying to take too much off. Just enough. Just like that. You know? I'm gonna look at my side real quick. Go back to my 1.5. Brush down my hair. I'm a little bit unorthodox though. I just kind of look at stuff and then go as needed, if that makes sense. I don't really like, not that I don't have a set system, but I look at the haircut as needed because everybody's a little bit different, you know. I might cut one guy's hair one way and cut the next guy completely different. But if you're a beginner, absolutely have a system so that way when you get lost, you can have something to fall back on instead of not understanding where you're at. And then branch out to a new system or add new steps. And that'll like kind of change the game, you know? Most important part, I feel like, hairspray. Best hairspray, bro. Just telling you. Just want to spray a little bit with my lineup and stuff. I know I didn't do the other side, but we'll get to that. I just want to brush it down real quick. You know, brush everything down. Just like that. See how it is. And we just gonna always want to hit everything with a little bit of air to lock it in. See that? So that way when you go to line it up, it doesn't move. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm looking in the mirror, take my machine, you know, hold it like, and I explain that to y'all. I'm gonna hold it like this. That way you have like tension right here, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm looking in the mirror, look forward, and just slightly take my trimmer. Just go slow. Nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy, bro. Now, if I mess myself up, that's absolutely on me. Alright. Quick little C cup, nothing crazy. Didn't push myself in, just followed the natural. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my trimmer and I'm going under my first line that I had. So that way my taper lasts a little bit longer. Because I only did it with the close. So I keep it at the close and my taper is gonna grow in a little bit quicker. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that trimmer. I hit it with the first line, then I hit with my clipper. I hit it close to take out that line. You know, and you want to slowly open your clipper. Just slightly open it. And that's all. Like I said, this really isn't nothing crazy. I'm not really trying to have like the crispiest taper in the city. I just want something quick because I gotta go out later. I look crazy. And yeah, like I said, you just want to detail as you go. And just like that, you got you a little taper. I'm gonna move on to the other side, and whatever you do to one side, you do to the other side. You know what I'm saying? And if I gotta go back, I will. So I'm not gonna hold y'all. I wanted to do this whole YouTube thing for a little minute. Not even as far as like the views and stuff. I think definitely just to see my journey and how I push myself, and just as far as like documenting, you know, and it's really important to me to see where I go and throughout the years and what I do. Because if y'all don't know, I've been cutting hair for, I want to say, since 2023. I have been cutting hair for 3 years now. Don't quote me on it, but you know, since 2023, I do own my own shop. Cutting hair for 3 years, you know, and since it's 2026, definitely gonna push myself to do other things. Now, y'all might see me come out with a product line by mid to end of this year, because I love pomade. I love using pomade on my clients. It's probably my favorite thing because I style all of my clients. Whether even if it's just my waivers and I use oil sheen on them, something light, whatever the case may be. I love when people get up my chair and they fully styled, because you know a lot of people don't know how their hair should be, you know, and they don't know how to rock it. They don't know how to do it. You know, a lot of guys just don't know how it should look, whatever the case may be. I know a lot of barbers, no hate to them, they just do the taper and let their guys go. I personally don't like that. I want to show my clients how good, like, you know, the cut can really look, because there's more to it than just giving somebody a little taper, a little fade. Like, you know, that scissor work is important. And I ain't gonna hold you, I used to be one of them ignorant barbers that used to hate on scissor work. I'm like, hey, what do I need to learn that for? Who cares? A lot more of them guys come in more than y'all think. That scissor work, way more important than y'all think. Ooh, that hairspray gonna get you. Guys are a little bit more important than you think, you know? So, fading is absolutely important, but so is shear work, so is styling, man. Put importance on these things. Make yourself stand out. Because I know plenty of guys, they'll go to the salon, get the top of their hair cut there, then go to a barber to get a fade. And it's like, as a barber, cut hair, you should be able to, like, to do both, you know? You should be able to bring your client's vision to reality. Genuinely. But that's just what I think, you know? That's just how I look at it. But then again, you know, I genuinely do, my heart and my soul, love cutting hair. Cutting hair changed my life, I'll tell y'all that. The best thing that ever happened to me. And I, on all my, even on my slow days, man, you know, the days I used to be in the shop for 8 hours and not cut one person, still love cutting hair. I don't know, I just genuinely love being in a barbershop, you know? But that's just me, you know what I'm saying? Ain't too shabby. It's alright. Nothing crazy, like I said. I'll be crispy as tape in the city. I just want it real clean up. I don't really like looking too overgrown, you know. But like I said, I'm about to cut my brother up. I'll show y'all that. It probably won't be too in depth, but you know, if y'all got any questions, concerns, comments, negative comments, some of the kid, drop them down below.